Hey gang, I'm Dr. Bill Sterett, and today we're going to talk about muscle contractions. So we're going to learn about isokinetic versus isometric and what that means. Isokinetic is what we often know about when we're in the gym and we're doing, let's say, a biceps curl. So the muscle is shortening as we contract. It's technically an isokinetic would be a constant velocity of that motion. So given a 10-pound weight and you're just keeping it at a constant velocity, that's isokinetic. Isometric means you're firing, but the muscle length isn't changing at all. If I can only lift 50 pounds and I've got a 100-pound dumbbell, it's obviously not going to move, but I'm firing it as hard as I can, and that's my isometric contraction. So it's just the muscle length is not moving. Isokinetic, the muscle is shortening as we go. In a nutshell, isokinetic versus isometric. There's also isotonic, which is a lot like isokinetic. We can talk about that anytime. Contact us. It's fun to talk about that. Now, the second thing, really what I wanted to focus on the muscle contraction is concentric versus eccentric. And we all hear about this in the gym, but let me teach you real quick. It's super easy. Concentric just means the muscle is shortening. So again, we'll focus on the biceps here. If the muscle is shortening, that's a concentric contraction. If the muscle is elongating, even though I'm firing the biceps with a curl, if it's lengthening, that's eccentric. If the muscle is shortening, that's concentric. So even though the muscle is still firing, if it's elongating, that's eccentric. So we talk about when we're doing reverses or negatives or whatever we want to call them, that's an eccentric contraction. It's not just passively elongating, we're actually firing it and it's elongating. So the external force is greater than the muscle firing force, and that determines an eccentric strength. Just as an aside, here's your little sports medicine trivia. All muscle ruptures, Achilles tendon, patellar tendon, quadriceps tendon, rotator cuff tears, happen because of eccentric contractures. In other words, the external force is greater than the internal force generated by that muscle or tendon unit. So if you're firing your plantar flexors, your foot is going down as hard as it can and you're landing on a tennis court and the ground reaction force of the ground pushes your foot up harder than the muscle force of your Achilles, that's going to rupture that. So all muscle ruptures happen because of eccentric contractures. That's just my little sports medicine trivia for you. I'm Dr. Bill Sterett. I love talking about this muscle contracture stuff. If we're not making it clear, contact us. I'd love to talk to you more about it.